Assalamu alaikum everybody. Today we are going to discuss about Python decorator. Let's go. It's so easy. We are coming here. Look at this. It is Python request. It's a library. We are using this library. Okay. Then we will use another library. It is called time. Now it is just a Python inbuilt function without decorator. Now we are using a Python custom function. The name of the function is get request. You can use any name, no problem. Okay, come here. This is the function and this is the request library we use use here get function to get the URL. Now we write if our status code equal to 200 is, that means it is okay. This website is going to give their data to, they give us permission to see it, then it will be okay when the status code is 200. Then print r, then it is print the request r, and then return r, that means the r should be stored in a variable r. Then else statement, return failed to fetch data. If the status code is not 200, then fail, show it that it is failed. Then we are using another function start equal to time. This function will give the just lifetime of that time. Then we are calling this function here. The function is calling by us, function called by us, and this URL is called the function, this request dot get URL. Here this URL will be go, and the all of this function will, all of these tasks will be done here. Then when the function is called, then again we will see the time, lifetime, by using this function time. After that we will print this f string. Execution time for get request function is that in time minus the start time. This in is a variable and start is a variable. The difference of this variable will be coming in a seconds. Then we'll see the result. Okay, if I now run the code, look at this. This is the result in the terminal. This response 200, this from where it is come, it comes this print r. From this line it is come here, response 200. And look at this, the execution time get execution function is 0.975. This is the result of this line. If you come here, this is the result of this line. Okay, this is the thing, this different in minus start, this is this up here. Okay, and the difference here, the print r, this is the response of this. Look at this, here we have find the time difference, or for time difference we have to make this before the function start a function and after the function in function. By using this we can find the execution time. Okay, let's come here. Here is another function. If I uncomment this function in front of you, okay, this is the function. This function is nothing but it is a print function, say hello world. After that, the one for 1 second the function will be stopped, and the function here I call the function say hello here, and after that before that I pick the time. This is the before time, This is the starting time, this is the ending time, and this is the execution time. Look at this, look at there. To find the execution time, I am always writing these three lines: starting time, then the function call, then the ending time, then the execution. If I now call this, run this code here, I will find the everything. Look at this. This two line is for my first function, and after that this two line is for my second function. There is the hello world, and to execute this hello world I need this 1.0146 second. This is the execution time. And to execute to see the execution time, always we are using these lines. That means start time, then the function calling, then the end time, then the subtraction between end and start. To write this every time it is so time consuming. To make our time useful, we can use here the decorator. We see the decorator. Okay, I am open a decorator file here. Then I am using this. I think you will find it here now. Let's come here. Here I want to compare it. Okay, if I make it a little bit zoom out, then it will be easy to compare. Look at this. This is the file without decorator we use here. This is the function, and here we are bound to use all of those line. That means start line, then the function calling, then the end time, then the print. But always I have to write these four lines. But if I use this decorator, look at this. This is the decorator. Here the decorator name is Afra. You can use any name. Afra is the name of my daughter, so I use this. So you can use X, or you can use timer, no problem. Any name you can mention in the your decorator name. No no word is bound here. You can use anything, any character. Okay, now come here. This is the function where we are importing time request, and the same look at here. This is the same function we are using this there as here, this request function, and it is the function we are using there, the hello function. Say hello functions. Just before this function we use here to decorator. This is our decorator. Come here, this is our decorator. First you, and then again this is the full function, and I use this decorator here. Okay, after using this decorator I will just I will just run this code, and it will show me the same result. How can it happen? Before calling this decorator we have to define this decorator function. Okay, before that I am just now calling this, no problem. Open it. I am running this function. Look at here. Here is written with decorator, as I mentioned here, with decorator. Then come here, the first function. This is the first function response, the execution time, and the hello world, the execution time, and the function name. This is the function name, the get request, and here the function name say hello. How it is occurred, I am giving you step by step, no problem. Just hold on with me. Okay, before that I am clearing everything. I'm just down it. I want to make it a bigger, then you can understand it easily. Okay, let's see here. To use a decorator, here I call this decorator. Decorator is called as a function. To call this, I have to define this. Here I define these decorator functions. Look this, the definition after here the f is another function. It is called the nested function. Nested function. This nested function is nothing but this. When the decorator is called, after the decorator a function is here. After the decorator the function which is found, this is the nested function. This definition get request function, this is the nested function. This is the specific nested function here, and this nest get request function is referred by f. I hope you understand. Now we will use another function called def wrapper, and here we will use these keywords args and keyword args. Args is for positional argument and keywords for keyword arguments. This is just keyword arguments. Okay, after this wrapper we'll just like this, what we have done here, we will write a function, start function. It will take our starting time. Then the function name, here is the function name f. This f is referring this get request function, and after this the in function, and that the execution time f is in minus star. Here is one thing is interesting. If you see here that in this line I have written here, if I clear it, I have written the function name by hard coded without any variable. Every time we have to write it by hard coded get request, or if you go to the go to down here, look at this, they say hello, it is also hard coded. It is so important to realize. But if you come here, right, just see it, it is so easy to understand that here I am using just f is a variable, and this variable is referring the all the nested function I am using in this Python code. That means this f means get request function, and at the same time this f denoting or referring this say hello function. By just using this decorator, defining this decorator function, if I then use 100 of function, just I will write this decorator afra or decorator anything name before that function, then this function will execute it like this. That means the execution time will be found. If you do not use decorator function, then to find the execution time of a function, every time you have to write these 4 lines extra. But if you use decorator, then just for one time you will define a decorator function. This is the decorator function, and you have to define this decorator function just for one time. Then you can use thousand of times this decorator function to find the execution time. Now we are executing this function, just see it. Okay, there is two function, get request and another function say hello, and before these two function we are using decorator. I am just running the code. Look at, it is so easier. This is the first function. Here is the request of the function. You will find it so easier. This is the request and the execution of this function. The function name is get request. Look at there, I have do not use here the function name. I just use the variable f, and this f is collecting the name of the nested function get request, and it is the execution time. For the second function I used hello world, and the name of the second function is say hello. I have not written say hello, I have just used the variable name. It collect the name nested function name, and this is the execution time. So it is so easier to use this decorator function, and you can save your time and your code will be more clear. It is just one example, but you can, there are thousands of examples and so many complex things can be done by using this decorator function so easily. I hope you understand. Okay, Assalamu alaikum.